Hello, welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday. I don't know the date, not gonna pretend. What is this? But we are headed, I'm gonna start our weekend vlog. What is happening? I'm gonna start our weekend vlog now. We are headed to Kingsville, just like 40 minutes from the house to ride tonight. And I just packed, I'm off work, it's 3:30 now, so we are leaving right now. I just packed some snacks, Cruz's dinner. I made some chicken nuggies and put them in here. I got some fruit cups, pretzels, all the snacks for Scott, some milk for Cruz. Pack in our cooler of all the shakers, protein shakes, hydration, Cruz's milk, some Gatorade, all the things. But starting the weekend vlog now. I know my head's cut off, but it is what it is. Made Scott and I some Sammys, Cruzy some yogurt, of course bringing a couple of seltzers, and we are ready. Headed off to the track, just gonna take you guys along and start our weekend vlog now. So cheers to the weekend, even though we have to work tomorrow, but cheers to almost the weekend. Let's go, buddy.
Maybe you should do it on camera all the time.
Happy Saturday. We are spending all day outside working on Mega Camp prep, which is next weekend. And part of that prep is kind of cleaning this camper out and starting over. So this week I ended up washing all of our towels and rugs. Sunday, last weekend when we raced, everything got muddy. So I had to wash all of that, redo, and I'm working on our bedding here. I just stripped our bed down, gonna wash it, and I'm not gonna really deep clean it because they're going back to the same track and there's so much sand, but I want to vacuum the floors and wipe down everything. I haven't really talked to the camera yet, so it's Saturday now and we are just doing a bunch of chores, staying home this weekend. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I look like a wreck. Last night we ended up going to Johnny's Tavern for dinner with my friend Casey and Tanner and then their little babies. What? You went up here with me? Okay. I don't know if you should be doing that on our clean pillows and sheets or bed. So we went to Johnny's Tavern, had dinner, had a couple drinks, hung out. The kids ran around. I think I got a few clips of that, but I didn't really vlog dinner. We just kind of talked and hung out, which was nice. I hadn't seen her in a few weeks. Hey, and I missed Caleb's birthday while we were in Nashville, so I was able to finally give him his gift. This man is a wild man. So we'll just take you along today. Today's gonna be a lot of seeing Cruz ride on a strider and a lot of us working on boxes and cleaning things up. So organizing and getting ready for the next weekend. Show you. Look, lift up. Oh, it's locked. There you go. Up. There you go. So happy Saturday. Those are safety glasses. Yeah. About to like overflow, but I didn't want to waste the caffeine content, so you have to drink and then stir. Making some progress. Hey, you big guy. Starting to wash his bike and get it all ready. We have to change graphics on it. We got stuff pretty much organized. We're waiting on a few more things to finish up. Yep, thank you. Oh my goodness. And then I decided to kind of organize the garage. So all of this needs to go downstairs and I need to organize this. So Cruz is coming inside with me. Do you need a drink? Let's go get your cup. I'm gonna talk to you while I put some things away. We had some snacks out there. I need to put them away. Anyways, I cleaned the comforter and sheets in the camper and I just made the bed Lysol'd it. I blew out all the dirt from last weekend from the camper and vacuumed up a little bit. You want one, Mike? But I'm not gonna wipe anything down like Lysol wipe and clean it until we get there because I feel like when we go in and out of the camper loading up stuff, we bring dirt and sand in, so I pretty much have to vacuum again and wipe everything down, so I'm just gonna do that when we get there. So we're gonna put up our vacuum and Lysol and start carrying some of this down. We got a text from our friend Adriana and Josh. Hey, put that back in there, baby. That they're doing a last minute like kind of bonfire hangout situation. We really should not because we have so much to do, but I think we might try to go down there. I don't know. It's only like 10 minutes from our house. It's not far at all. Cruz has just been playing outside. He took an hour and a half nap. Madison came over to kind of really just hang out and help us, but there really isn't too much to help with right now because we're waiting on we have like bags we made for Mega Camp that we put all of our giveaways in, so when they sign in, they get a bag full of giveaways and then they get a t-shirt and a bib that we created for the event. but they're not in yet, so I can't really make those bags, obviously, until the bags are here, but we have all the things that go in them ready to go and organized, so that is good. Cruz is playing on my coffee syrups. We don't need that. Let's go change our diaper. So the next project is taking all this stuff downstairs and possibly organizing down there for just a little bit. This is one of our storage rooms in the basement. We have another one that's a little smaller than this, but it's utter chaos. I feel like I come in and I just dump everything right here when you first walk in. There's tons of baby stuff, random stuff, house accessories that I'm not using, a pack and play, clothes. All this is baby clothes, our traveling suitcases, like nothing is organized. Over here is all of Scott's old like gear, old trophies and gear and banners, just things we don't use on the daily. This is our old living room set I've been trying to sell but no one wants. And then all of our Christmas decorations are in that corner, and both of our trees. And just literal shit. Like, I feel like it's not that bad, but it's bad. Like, it's just not organized. So, I'm gonna work on this for a minute while Scott is outside cleaning and Cruz is playing. The playroom is right outside this room, which he's been in here with me anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But this is all stuff I brought downstairs. He's playing with old DVDs, actually, because he thinks they're really cool. But our playroom is right off this, so he will hopefully be entertained. We still have a bunch of shit because I'm not going to run and dump anything, but I've organized the shit. So we can actually walk in here. I stacked my wood stuff back here. These are like things I use for, I'm like out of breath. Cruz's first birthday and like my baby shower to hang balloons on, just like a backdrop. But extra RV totes, just junk. We always come down here for paper towels, so those are there. This bin, all of that back there, and this bin, and all of this. Well, this is like party decor stuff, like if you were to set up for a party. But all of that is house decor that I haven't touched in like 4 years. Some of this is seasonal, like that's fall stuff I forgot I had. I have some Easter stuff and some Valentine's stuff that I get out around the holiday, but really I don't touch hardly any of it. Like I said, I left Scott's gear, like old stuff. It's like old racing stuff from when he was a kid. And then I kind of organized this, used this shelf to put some like old mega camp stuff and like extra things we use when we put on schools that we're just not using for mega camp this year. If you were to ask me where things were, I would be able to find it, but it's like an organized shit. Like it's shit that's organized. There's not really a good way to put it. I still feel like I'm hoarding some stuff. All these are Cruz's clothes that he's grown out of. Right there, there's some baby stuff. There's an extra bin for this next set of clothes. All of that is clothes, old bottles. They're not old, they're like clean bottles, but we just aren't using them, of course. And then this is all house extra stuff that's been here since we moved in. So I just put this guy here. And then I put all of our baby stuff stacked here because we're not going to use it. Car seats in this box. There's 2 car seats and some bases. Obviously that lay down thing. This, all that stuff. And then his stroller that we just don't use anymore, and his bouncy thing. So like I said, all of those boxes down there are house stuff. So I feel like we're kind of organized for the most part. I feel pretty dang good that I can walk like in it now. It doesn't look like I did anything when you look at it from this point of view, but I feel good about it. Figure out what we're doing tonight. Bye. Bye. And I'm kind of wearing the normal uniform when I don't wear leggings, wearing the Amazon bodysuit, my favorite Old Navy jeans, and then I'm actually wearing these little heels. That's it. I'm gonna put some bracelets on, and I have my Amazon C necklace, cruise necklace. I don't know where I got these earrings, but I got these thick hoops and my rings. So let's go to brunch. Cheers. Get our water in. This kid loves his water, which is so good. You want chit chat? You are so dirty. Well, look how cute this set is from Target. Oh, what do you want in? You want in here? Okay. So I was unloading the dishwasher and Cruz needed that little container. We no longer need it, I guess. Yep, we're having a little snack. Toast, nap. So we have some vanilla wafers, strawberries, and half a string cheese that you're not touching. Yeah, did you just fart? What, baby? You want it back? It's now Sunday afternoon. I cannot believe it's already Sunday afternoon. Oh my goodness. This weekend flew by so fast. Seems unreal that it's already Sunday. We have, I don't know when the last time I talked to the camera, but last night we ended up going to Josh and Adriana's house kind of last minute to have burgers and hang out by the fire. Bike, it's over there, it's parked. You parked your bike. And their little boy Jackson was not there, so Cruz really just kind of ran around and played with all his toys and had a great time. And he fell asleep on the way home. Oh, you don't want your hat anymore? Thank you. He fell asleep on the way home and he transferred over to bed. I changed his jammies. He kind of woke up, but then he went right back to bed and he slept till about 12:45. And then we had another night terror episode. And last night was honestly so miserable. Oh no. He had a night terror for like an hour. It seemed like maybe even longer. He was screaming my name and I was holding him, but he was pushing me. So Scott went and got him first and I could hear in the monitor it was not going well and I could tell it was a night terror. His screams and cries are different when he's having a night terror. Like completely different. I can completely tell when that's happening. So I ran in there, I grabbed him from Scott because he was screaming my name. And when I grabbed him, he was still fighting me. It's like he doesn't know that I'm holding him. And you kind of just have to let them do their thing. He was like flailing backwards, so I was holding him out like this because he was pushing me and kicking me and trying to get off of me. But when I let him down, he runs the house and I'm like so scared since he's not really awake that he's gonna hit something or run into something or hurt himself. So I really just try to hold him and like contain him. I stepped outside because usually when I step outside it calms him and soothes him. It kind of did. He still was kind of crying. And even after the hour or so episode, he's riding his strider around the living room. This thing goes everywhere with him. I brought him to bed and Scott was up during this whole thing too. We were just like trying to console him and just nothing was happening. So I brought him to bed and typically he calms down and like lays on my chest, but he was so tense. Even laying in bed, he was like tensing up his legs and like making like, it was almost like he was gritting his teeth and holding his breath. Scott took him to the living room couch to like lay with him and calm him down. And whatever it was, whether it was the angle or a different room, I don't know, but he calmed down and he slept with Scott on the couch. I don't think Scott got any sleep, but he did sleep with Scott from like, I don't know, 3 to 6 or something. Again, off and on, but he did get cozy out here. And then Scott's alarm started going off because we were supposed to get up this morning early to mow the lawn and to get a kickstart of our day, but things happened. You can't predict when Cruz is gonna have a night terror. You can't predict how the nights are gonna go and how you're gonna feel, if you're gonna wake up. It's not really an excuse, it just kind of happened. So Scott did not get to mow this morning, but he got to work out, which I wanted him to go work out. He missed working out yesterday and I know that mentally was not good for him. So Scott has to work out to feel good and I want him to do that. So he did that this morning while Cruz played, honestly, entertained himself. He was playing in the living room and then I set him up with some Hot Wheels in his room and he read some books. I meal prepped. I got all the meal prep done. I picked up the kitchen and picked up the living room for the most part until he came and grabbed all his toys right back out. And then we got ready. We went to brunch. We had brunch with my family. Again, May is so busy for my family. It's my mom's birthday. It's our brother's birthday, it's our papa's birthday, it's my parents' anniversary, which we didn't do anything for, but I know they went out last night for it. And then, oh, be nice, baby. And it's Mother's Day, and it's mega camp. So there's just like a lot of freaking stuff that happens in May, and it's so busy, but I feel like it's so busy for everyone. I feel like May is just that month that is so busy. So went to brunch for Mother's Day finally with my family. We actually have not done anything with Scott's family, so I really need to plan something. I think they hung out when we were out of town racing, which I'm glad they did. I need to plan something. I gave her something, but I just never planned anything with Scott's mom yet. So I need to do that. We have done a lot of mega camp prep yesterday, a lot of organizing and cleaning out. I cleaned the basement, I think I shared. Actually, I know I shared. I found a little baby mouse downstairs, dead. And I knew I could smell something, but I wasn't sure quite what it was. And I found it, scared the crap out of me, screamed bloody murder, and made Scott come get it. But I'm glad I found it because that would have stunk really bad. We do have traps down there, but he must have ate like a little poison off the trap in past because there was none in our actual like snap traps, which I hate having those. But this used to be a bean field before we lived here. We've lived here for 3 years now, and we built on a bean field. So it's gonna happen. Like we're in the country basically. We have land that's just gonna happen. So they're all downstairs, so Cruz can't get them. But that's it. That's a little recap of our weekend so far. Oh my gosh, the whole point of me starting that is a girl came over. It's a friend of a friend really, that we're having watch her dogs during mega camp during this weekend. And I wanted to meet her and she meet the dogs. She's so sweet. Like I have nothing to worry about. She's so sweet. I'm glad we got to meet, and she got the rundown of the house, how OCD I am and how kind of crazy I am, but that's okay. We told her all the things. You were napping. But we met her and she was great, so we have that taken care of. Typically we can take the dogs when we have our RV, but like our dogs don't like it anymore. They're so stressed when they go. They're just old and they don't want to go. So I think we have that taken care of, which is super exciting and one less stress for me. So love it, love it, love it, love it. Brushing our dirt bike. There you go. Brush, brush, brush. Brush, brush, brush.